Hello friends, welcome to my channel. If you're new, you're very welcome. My name is Anita, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified each and every week I upload new tutorials to my channel. And if you're all member, you guys are welcome back. Thank you guys so much for all your loving support towards this channel. I really appreciate you guys, and may God continue to bless you guys for me. Okay, so today I'm going to show you on how to cut and actually sew the piece you saw on the screen. So if you want to know how I do this, keep on watching and let's move forward, guys. Right, you needed the fresh cap, the pan cap, that's the armhole roller and the straight roller. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do is you're going to measure from the soldier line here to your nipple point, from the nipple point to your the length of the top. Okay, and now as you can see I already marked one dot here. That's my soldier divided by 2. My soldier measurement is 15 divided by 2 will give me 7.5, but you have to minus 1 inch from whatever you have. So I'm going to be left with 6.5. We mark it here. And for the neck, we're going to come here, mark here, so you can see, because it depends on the project you're working on. Okay, so I'm going to mark here, I'm going to mark here, I'm going to mark 5 inch, right? 5 inch. I'm going to come here and I mark my 6 inch here. So we're going to connect this point from here to here. The first thing we're going to do, that's the first thing we're going to do. Since this is not going to, this is okay, perfect for now. So you can see, I'm going to bring it like this, connect it. And if you want yours to be a little bit deeper, more deeper, you just go ahead and do it more deeper. Okay, once we're done doing that, the next thing we're going to come here, we're going to slant it down by ½ inch, because we'll be needing ½ inch to join it. Okay, so just go down by ½ inch. Normally we're supposed to slant it down by 1 inch, but since we're going to be needing allowance to sew it here like this. Okay, and now here, this is the from the soldier to the nipple point. So I'm going to connect the dot that I drew straight like this, and I'm come here. This is the length of the top. Okay, once I'm done doing this, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come here, from here to here. I'm going to put in my armhole dip. But remember, this project is normally a sleeveless top. Okay, so you don't want it to be too open. So normally my armhole dip is 7.5, but since I don't want it to be too open, I'm going to minus ½ inch from whatever I have is 7. So I'm just going to come here and just draw this line with a straight line so you guys can actually understand every process. All right, and now we need to just connect this line like so, like this, like so. Okay, now that we have that, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put in, that's around the bust measurement. So around my bust measurement is 34 divided by 4 will give me 8.5 here. Remember, this is a stretchy fabric we're going to be using, so you don't need any allowance. Okay, you don't need allowance. So by the time you sew it, everything is going to fit into you perfectly. 7.5. Connect this point like so, like this. Okay, we're going to come here at the downer part and we'll be putting in the waist measurement as well. Okay, around my waist measurement is 28 divided by this will give me 28 divided by 4 will give me 7. But here I'm going to add ½ inch for here, right? Just ½ inch for the downer part. Remember, don't increase any allowance, just at the downer part, so they will be able to pass through. So we're going to connect this like this, straight with a straight line. Oh wow. All right, now that we have this, now we need to just come here at the armholes and mark the center of whatever we have from here to here, which is 7 is supposed to be 3.7 3.075 here, and we're going to just connect that on like this. You can use this. This is perfect, like so. This is what we have here for the front. This is for the front, okay? Okay, so we're going to pull this like this. I will do the same thing for the back. Simply we're going to follow the same length like this. Mark with a straight line. Okay. I'm going to change this bow marker because it's not coming out too well. So I'm going to use the red bow marker here and here. Do the same thing that we did for the front. As you can see, here is the line. This is from my shoulder to my armhole length, okay? This is from my shoulder to my nipple point, from my shoulder to the top length line. And here we're simply going to put the same measurement that we measure from here to here, all right? Okay, which is 5 that I've marked here. And here, from here to here, that's the remaining, which is from here to here is 1.5. And you're going to slant it down by 1/2 inch because normally we're supposed to slant it down by 1 inch, but since we're going to be needing an allowance to join it, we're going to just slant it down by 1/2 inch, while the other 1/2 inch will be for the stitching allowance. So from the neck deep, this is from here to here is 5 inch. Connect this point from here to here like so. I'm just showing you, maybe some of you say, yeah, from here to here first of all. And now we are going to come out here like this by 4 inch. Just mark some dot. No, by 3 inch, sorry, by 3 inch. And now this is when this magic is going to come in. So this is when the magic, this armhole cap is going to serve, and this one is going to use it. But first of all, let's just go ahead and put in, that's the bust, round the bust measurement, which is 8.5. Remember, I said, because this is a stretchy fabric, we're not going to be needing any allowance to it, because by the time you add the allowance to it, it's going to be too big to it, okay? So we're just going to stitch everything. You see that it's going to fit on you perfectly. So we need to connect this point from here to here like this, here to here like so. I'm going to connect this like this. See, it's just in a glue form. Or if you want, you just do it the same as I did here. Okay? So here is where my French cap will come in. So you need to, first of all, connect this like this. Alright? So you can see like this. To where you can in. I'm going to just, this part, you're gonna be like so. So you can see. So we're going to try to cut this, bring this point to this point here that we mark, okay? We need to put the curvy part there. If not, it's not going to work. If you don't try this, it's not going to go. You just this. Voila. This is just going to be something like this, all right? This one worked perfectly, so we're just going to connect it like this. So you can see we're just going to turn this and connect this 2 point that is left over here like so. All right, so you can see it's very, very beautiful and perfect, okay? I end up adding 1/2 inch. I think it's 1/2 inch. Let's measure it so you guys will get confused. Yeah, here is 4 inch, so I added 1 inch more to bring the design right down like this. All right, so now we're going to just draw a straight line down, but we need to put in, that's the waist measurement. Remember, around my waist measurement was 20. 8 divided by 4 will give me 7, and I added 1/2 inch. I'm going to add the same thing. Do the same thing that we did here. I'm just going to connect it straight, and the top is very, very beautiful. This is it, guys. This is it. If you're not too comfortable, you just do the same thing that we did here. Just draw the same shape. Alright, so you can see. And now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make the pants, guys. This is the most interesting part because I really love this tutorial. So making pants, making your own pants is the best thing. Your own underwear is the best thing you could ever do. Now, it's going to save you a lot of money, guys. It's going to save you a lot of money. So let me just draw a straight line. Yeah, the straight line. I'm sure it's going to serve for the front and for the back. Right? Okay. So guys, after which we've done here, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make that's the panty or the pants for the underwear, the other piece that is going to go for this. Okay, so I realized that a lot of you don't know how to get your crush length deep. Okay, I got this question from one of my tutorials. How do I know my crush deep? The first method normally we use for this that work perfectly. You're going to sit down on a hard chair. You take it from your waist to where you're seated. Okay, that's going to give you your crush deep length. All right. You can see this image right here. This is the perfect one it's going to work. And the second method that we use for this that work perfectly as well is you're going to take round your hip measurement. So round my hip measurement is 36. You're going to divide it by 4. It's 9, all right? 9. If you're a man, you're going to leave it at the 9. But if you're a lady, you're going to minus 1 inch from there. So you're going to have 8. This is my crush deep measurement. All right, 8. Okay, so it's going to work perfectly. All right, so I'm going to come here and put in the crush deep here. The crush deep is 8 here, but since we're going to be needing allowance to join the pants, you're going to have ½ inch. And from here to here, the next thing we need to do is we need to come here and just increase the distance between our legs. I always say that if you leave 1 inch, by the time you cut this on 4, you're going to have 2 inches, which is going to be big. Okay, if you leave 2 inch, by the time you cut this on 4, you're going to have 4 inch. This work for boxers. All right, so I'm going to come here, from here to here. I'm going to mark my 3/4 inch. That's 0.75. Connect this straight. 0.75. By the time I cut it on fold here, I will have 1.5. I'm not, yeah, I'll have 1.5, which is going to be perfect. I'm going to come here and we're going to put in, that's the waist measurement. All right, so around my waist measurement is 28 divided by 4 will give me 7, and I need to add my 1 inch here. I'll be adding 1 inch for the sewing allowance. Okay, I'm gonna come here and just mark. I'm adding this 1 inch because I need to this overstitch this and join it. By the time I do that, everything is perfect. So I'm gonna come here and mark my 1 1/4 inch here. So we're gonna connect this place straight with a straight line, so you can see. Okay. And now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to measure the center of this line that we have, which is actually 8.5. So we're going to have 4 and 0.25 here. We'll mark it here. And from here, we just need to draw this line, a small line, just about like so. Right. So we need to connect this point from here, like so. From here, I'm going to bring it down. All right. Normally, I guess a lot of you don't have French curve. You could do it with your hands like this. You're gonna use a pencil. Just take your time like this. Make sure everything is going straight. I bring it this side. Bring it here. I'm gonna connect this one to the down part here. Right. So I'm doing this because I know a lot of you don't get. If you want it to be more curvy, because it's the front, if you want it to be more curvy, just bring it right here. Deep what? Therefore, you're going to reduce this line. Deep what, like so, like so, like so, like so, and bring it right down like so. Right? So you see, or you will just use this French cap is normally good for this, right? You're just going to connect it, place this one is good enough. You make sure, first of all, you're going to turn it like this. You're going to place like so. because this is the most curvy part which you want. This ruler is not that good enough, but the bigger ones, if you get the bigger one, you're gonna place it like this. You draw the line like this, right? From here to here, like so. Make sure everything is quite really straight from here to here, like this. That's the second line, which I'm showing you now. I'm gonna turn it. Yeah, just turn it like this and like this. Make sure everything is quite really straight. Normally, this part is supposed to be straight. By the time you draw the line, make sure you're arranging it to be straight. Right? Just like so. So this is what I'm talking about. So we've got the front, and now we need to slant it down because the human body is not actually straight. You're gonna come down here by half an inch here. Connect this point from here to here, like so. Place the ruler like so, and you draw. Okay. You just got this. All right. So now we need to do the same thing that we did here. We're gonna come here, just mark the waist. That's the waist measurement. From here to here, I'm going to mark the waist measurement, which is actually 7, but I will add 1 inch for the allowance, which is going to give me 8. I need to connect this point like so with a straight line, just like this, with a straight line. Once I'm done doing this, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my crush dip. All right, so I'm come here like this. I measure put in my crush dip, which is actually 8 plus the half inch that we added because we need to join it in between the legs, right? And here we're going to go out by 3/4, which is here. Wait, what am I even saying? No, it's not 3/4, sorry. Here we need to go out by 3/4, and I want to mark 1.5. 3/4 is here. Connect it like this, Okay, you guys are seeing like this. And here we need to do the same thing. You need to mark the center that we have, which is actually 4.25 here. You just draw it a little bit. This one is going to be bigger because the back. But if you want this to be more tiny, you go ahead and do it more tiny. Alright? So, but I always like the back part, so the back side to be a little bit bigger. So we cover the bumps, it depends. Connect this point from here like this. Oh, sorry guys, my head is missing. I'm gonna come down by 1 inch. Yeah, 1 inch. 1 inch. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. 1 inch. Come down by 1 inch. If I'm not mistaken, it's 1. No, it's 1 and 1.25 here. Sorry guys. 1.25 here. You bring it down, and now we need to connect this point from here like this. Just take your time. First of all, bring this point together, and now you're going to just bring it like this, right? Oh wait, I am just taking my time. Remember, it's always good for you to make mistake. When you make a mistake, you actually learn from your mistake. Okay, so now we're going to cut everything. Cutting everything up. Cutting. This is all for the tutorial, and I was showing this on this channel. Okay, I'm showing it The next tutorial is the tutorial we're going to show you guys, because I cannot do it now because I did not buy the elastic for the pants, and I need also an elastic that will actually go here, or if I don't get elastic, we can get to use the lining for the top half. Okay, but I have to look at that. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys love it, and please, if you do anything from the things I'm showing you, kindly follow my Facebook group, that's How to Sew, and you post whatever project you have there. Thank you so much there, so we can as well see your project you're posting. You can follow me on my Instagram page, Anita Fund, my printers as well, Anita Fund. You can follow me on printers as well. Thank you so much, and see you in the next project.